Hey guys, welcome back to another tier list video. Today I am going to be doing all of the Rogue One and Andor sets. I threw those on here. It was initially just Rogue One, but there's only like 9, 10 sets there from just Rogue One, and also like it goes along with it. Like there's only 3 Andor sets, so it's not like I'm gonna do its own video on that, but I just threw them on here because I figured it was close enough, and honestly, 2 of them could fit in as pretty much Rogue One sets, even though they're technically Andor sets. If you just ignore the figures on the U-Wing, may as well be a Rogue One set. Let's get right into the tier list. First off, just want to let you guys know to leave a like on the video if you enjoy it, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And let's get into our first set here. This one is the Imperial Assault Hover Tank. I think this set is like fine. You get some cool figures with it, but overall I think the build is kind of meh. I don't think it's bad, but I think it might be the worst playscale set we're looking at today, I'll be honest. Just in my opinion, because a lot of these other ones are incredible. Like, next up here we have probably the best playscale ATST ever made. I'll throw that right into A tier. Get some decent figures with it. Like I said, it's the best playscale ATST ever made, and I think most of these figures haven't been remade. Probably the only one that actually has been is Cassian, obviously, and like K2SO. Like I don't think we've gotten a Jyn Erso or any of the other guys, and I'm blanking on their names right now. But none of those guys have been remade. They're all, for the most part that I know of, exclusive to this wave. So if you want these characters, you got to go with them. But a lot of these sets are pretty great, I'll be honest. Next up, speaking of a great set, the TIE Striker. I think I'll put this right below the ATSD. This is one of the coolest looking TIE variants in my opinion. It just looks so menacing, and the figures in it are great. Like you get the Scarif Trooper, you get looks like a couple TIE pilots, and I think that's Jyn Erso. It's hard to tell, uh, but overall, I think this is a really really great set. Next up, we have the U-Wing here. Now, I I don't think I'm as big of a fan of this as some other people are, but part of that is probably because I just did a build that puts 2 of the new U-Wing into a U-Wing similar to this size, and that thing is incredible. So it probably makes me look at this a little worse because I do recognize this one is definitely better than this one, but I think I'm gonna put it in S tier still because this set is incredible and it has like the accurate sliding doors and all that, but I don't think I like it as much as some other people do. Next up, we have Krennic Shuttle. I think this would be probably the popular #1 set out of this tier list for the general public. I'll tell you right now, it won't be for me. There's one other set that will go at the top of S tier on this list, but overall, I still think this is a great set. Like, it's one of the best playscale sets ever made. Thing looks incredible. You get incredible figures with it. Looks like you get Krennic, 2 Death Troopers, and K2SO, and then a couple other figures that are hard to make out in this picture. But it's one of the best looking playscale sets ever made. It just looks incredible. Next up, we have the Rebel Trooper Battle Pack. I think I'll put this in like B tier. Like, you either like it or you don't, and I don't particularly care about army building rebels. Just not really my thing. I'm more of a mostly clone trooper. Sometimes I'd get like some stormtroopers, that type of thing. But overall, rebel troopers just aren't my favorite. Speaking of stormtroopers, this might be one of the best battle packs I've ever seen. This thing is, it's going in A tier. If this was a battle pack tier list, this thing would probably be an S tier. I'd have to double check what I did on my battle pack tier list for this thing, but it is incredible. 2 white stormtroopers, 2 death troopers. Like, what more can you want from a Imperial battle pack from Rogue One? It's just a perfect battle pack. I wish I was collecting at the time. I was out of Lego for a few years, and this was one of the waves I missed. I wish I was collecting through this because it has some of the coolest sets I've ever seen. The battle on Scarif here, it's like you get good figures, you get great figures really. You get 2 of the shore troopers, you get Jyn Erso, looks like that's Cassian, I think there. All exclusive, but I think the build is kind of meh. I think I'll put it like top of B tier. I just think the build is not great. Like, if it didn't have such great figures, this would be easily the worst set. But build just isn't great. The Y Wing here, on the other hand, though, is incredible. I think I'm gonna put it top of A tier. I'm not gonna put it in S tier. I don't want to oversaturate it, but overall, it's probably the best playscale Y-wing we've ever gotten. I don't think we've gotten one since this, so probably that just makes it the best one. We do have the UCS one that came out after this, but I believe this is the last playscale, at least the last Rebel one. We got like the Resistance one in 2019, 2020, whatever that was. The red, I think it was red and white. But yeah, not going to talk too much about that. It's just a great Y-wing. Next set we have on this list, if you've watched any of my other videos before that have mentioned this set, you would know that Vader's Castle is one of, if not my favorite playscale sets of all time. It is just the coolest looking thing, like having it on a shelf. I got it right over there. It looks incredible, and it is really tall. Like that thing is huge for the price it was. I want to say it was 130, and that thing is huge. Like $130 set now versus that, it's like they release something that size today, you're looking at 250. It's just crazy how much smaller some of these sets have gotten. And the figures in this set are incredible. You get Vader, you get back to Vader, you get like a special trooper, and you get like a couple Imperial guards. Like those three, like the Imperial guards are everywhere, but those first three are just great. Well, Vader's everywhere too. So really, I guess just the trooper and the back to Vader. But the Vader and the Imperial or the Royal Guards are still great figures. Like they're just super common. But the build on this set is one of, if not my favorite playscale builds ever made. Next set we have here is the Ambush on Ferrix. This one, I probably would have bought it if I had watched Andor at the time. I'll be honest, the first time I went to watch it, I thought it was really boring. I watched like the first couple episodes and just kind of lost interest in it. Watched like half the first season. I was just like, this is boring. And then earlier last year in 2025, when season 2 came out, I watched the entire thing, and now it's one of my favorite pieces of Star Wars media. But looking back, I wish I had watched it in 2021, I think was when this came out, and picked this set up, but mostly just for the figures. I'll be honest, I don't think the build is that great. I think you'll go top of B tier. Like, I think the build is better than this one, but similar thing where it's like, it's just kind of for the figs. And to be honest, it's not even Lego's fault. I just think this ship is like ugly. Like, it looks like a chibi gunship type thing. It just doesn't look that great. But it's a good representation of what it's supposed to be. I'll give it that. Next up, we have the recent 2025 U-Wing. Now, it's nice, I'll be honest. Like, I don't think it's terrible. Um, I think a lot of people hate on it a lot more than I ever would. I do like this thing. It's one of my favorite Rebel fighter sets ever. But as I said, I did a mock I found the instructions for online that uses 2 of these and makes it look infinitely better. Like, it is basically this just upscaled. And that makes me look at it a little worse, but I'll try to remove any bias. I still think I'm going to put it bottom of A tier. I think it's like just below these sets here. I do think it's a great set with great figures, other than the Dedra legs, but that's whatever. Like, the other figures in the set are amazing. Last set on this list, we have the buildable K2SO. I feel like these buildable figures are either a you love it or you hate it type of thing, and I do like them, so I'm going to put them like middle of A tier. I think I'd rather have these sets over him, but I do really like this. He's probably my favorite buildable character. It's between him and R2-D2. Those two are definitely the best ones in my opinion. But yeah, that's it for my tier list of the Rogue One and Andor sets. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you did. Comment down below your thoughts on this tier list if you disagree with any of my placements. And remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from me. Have a great day, guys. Bye.